What's going on for today's video? It's going to be a top 5 moments in Sisu. The reason I'm making this video is because on August 27th, the trailer for Sisu Road to Revenge was released. Really quickly, I want to explain what I was doing when I heard about the second Sisu film. If you're just here for my top 5 moments in Sisu, just go to this timestamp. Sisu is back, and when I first heard about this, I was on a stationary bike. My brother walked up to me and said, "Dude, did you hear? He's back." I'm like, "Who?" "The legend," as he flips his phone showing me the trailer for the new Sisu film. I thought it was a one and done, you know, kid you not. He showed me like 20 seconds and I was like, I'm in. That's all I needed. Now, you might be wondering, what is Sisu? Sisu is a Finnish word. Sisu's literal translation from Finnish to English means go, but it's a Finnish concept meaning having resilience, determination, and composure in the face of adversity. Sisu is a film about an ex-soldier turned prospector that finds gold in the Lapland wilderness and is determined to take it to the bank. German soldiers discover that he has gold, and after that, all hell breaks loose. If you think Joe Hermit from Alien Earth has plot armor to the max, wait until you learn about this guy. To be fair, the main genre for this film is a one-person man army. This is a violent film, so beware, there will be blood and gore. The stuff that this old man is able to do and what happens to him are unbelievable. So for the sake of enjoying the narrative, set up the suspension of disbelief and strap on for the ride. This is fiction, and as long as you watch it with an open mind, you should be fine. If you do decide to watch it, by the end of the film, if you weren't entertained, just blame it on me. When I was watching Sisu in theaters back in 2023, I remember thinking this movie reminds me so much of Wolfenstein: The New Order. Not in the aspect of futuristic German World War II technology, but just a simple story of a man going up against German soldiers. Sisu Road to Revenge is set to release first in Fantastic Fest. This is a film festival in Austin, Texas, from September 18th to the 25th. After that, it releases in Finland October 22nd. Australia gets it in November 20th. Everywhere else, United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States are set to release November 21st. The budget is $12.2 million, and I found this surprising because the first film was $14.3. It's a $2.1 million difference, so hopefully this doesn't affect the film negatively. And since I can't watch the film yet, I have to wait until the 21st of November like every other American. Unless, of course, you bought yourself a ticket to this pristine film festival that will be happening in the beautiful city of Austin, Texas. We are shit out of luck. So for this video, I want to go over my top 5 favorite moments in the first Sisu film. Obviously, there will be spoilers, so if you want to go watch the film first and then come back, now is the time. Number 5, any last words? After taking a rest, Atami wakes up paranoid since he is being hunted by these Nazi soldiers. He hears a dog barking and soon realizes that it's his dog. Smile to frown happens quickly as he realizes that there is a grenade strapped to his dog. Atami is the main character's name, forgot to mention that, but Atami detaches the grenade and throws it, but it explodes way too close to both of them. They both go flying, and that's how they capture him. Don't worry, the dog survives. We cut to Bruno and Wolf standing over him. They get the idea of hanging Atami from the gasoline station sign. Bruno walks up to half-conscious Atami and says, "Any last words?" Atami stays silent, and he doesn't say anything throughout the film really until like the end. And then you just hear Bruno say, "I didn't think so." Wolf starts to hang him as smirking Bruno and his tank operator are watching. Eventually, everyone is watching as this poor old man is strangled to death, and eventually Atami stops moving. The tank operator takes off his helmet to show respect, and Bruno mockingly does the same. Bruno walks up to Atami and gives him a piece of gold, telling him, "For your troubles." Pushes his body like it's a swing set and starts laughing along with Wolf. As everyone leaves, Atami shows signs of life. He starts to swing his body towards a nail on the post, manages to step on it, but loses balance. What he's trying to do is alleviate the pressure on his neck. Right above the nail is a metal rod sticking out of the pole, and this is the reason why I have this scene in my top 5. Atami inserts this metal rod into a previous gunshot wound on his leg so he can relieve the pressure on his neck and therefore bind himself more time. It's just a brutal scene.
Any last words?
Get me the gold. After jumping in the water, Atami goes back up for some air. Wolf shoots at him and you see blood all over the water. Commando Bruno sends 3 SS soldiers on a boat after him. One of them dives into the water while the other 2 are waiting. They show a beautiful underwater shot. You have this German soldier looking for the gold. Behind the soldier, Atami swims towards him, slices the man's throat, and uses his body like it's a breathing apparatus. Basically, before the oxygen from the soldier's body escapes, Atami breathes it in, and he's able to stay underwater longer because of it. I've never seen anything like this, so that's why it's in number 4.
Now, get me the gold.
Number 3, wait now. After having his horse blown up by a mine, Atami is on the ground picking up his gold. The unit finally catches up to him. Bruno and Wolf are sitting on the top of the tank. They all park parallel to each other, and all the German soldiers are watching this old man pick up his gold. Wolf cocks his rifle, and Bruno tells him to wait, implying let him pick up the gold for us. A very powerful scene. Everyone's just staring at this old man, like I said. When Atami finishes, he grabs a rock and stands up. Bruno tells Wolf, now. And as Wolf is about to shoot him, Atami throws a rock at a mine, and multiple mines go off, blocking the line of sight. Bruno orders everyone to fire. Atami uses his prospector pan as cover. Bruno tells everyone to cease fire and sends one soldier out into the minefield. He carefully takes a couple steps and is met with a mine thrown at his face. Such a good scene.
Now.
Number 2, release the dog. Atami punctures a gas tank using his knife. He gets soaked in gasoline as he's holding on to the undercarriage of this truck. The dog loses his scent, and a soldier notices the gasoline trail. They eventually stop. Atami picks a moment and starts sprinting to the side of the road. A dog notices him, and now everyone is aware. Wolf shoots Atami on his leg. Atami continues on one leg. Bruno orders Wolf to release the dog. They release the dog on him. Atami turns around. As the dog is about to go for him, using a match, he lights himself on fire. And then he starts running towards the water. And I guess the reason I put this scene as my number 2 is because I was just not expecting Atami to light himself on fire instead of fighting the dog. Even the dog was like, I ain't messing with this guy. He's crazy.
Release the dog.
Release the dog! On, boy!
Number 1, on your knees, Grandpa. After passing Bruno's unit, Atami continues following the trail to town. A German soldier stops him, tells him to get off the horse. Atami follows the order. The soldier finds out that he's a prospector, starts pushing him around. Atami tells his dog to run. As the dog is running, these Nazi SOBs are shooting at his dog. The dog survives because the soldiers have stormtrooper aim. The German soldiers are ecstatic that they have gold. Atami is told to get on his knees while the majority of the soldiers are busy with the gold. The soldier says, get down on your knees, Grandpa. Atami doesn't follow the order. They're laughing and mocking him, saying stuff like, we're rich. Thanks for the gold. We got gold. Atami grips his knife, and the following sequence is brutal and satisfying. In one swift motion, turns and stabs the side of the German soldier's head. Everyone else is just like stunned. They reach for their weapons, and Atami goes into full combat mode. The reason I like this scene so much is because I remember being at the theater and not knowing what to expect. I had not seen any trailers for this film. It was a recommendation from a family member, and we decided to randomly go watch it. Boy, did I have a blast.
Get down on your knees, Grandpa! Fuck him up! Thanks for the gold! We got gold! Thank you!
By the end of this film, I concluded that the protagonist had supernatural abilities since he's an urban legend, and I moved on with my life. Yeah, it was fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.